Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we cleanse the world from the shadow of the ring and its master. Yet we dwarves celebrate as a scattered people, cut off from our one true home. Across Middle-earth, we mine and sculpt, delving for riches, yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. Durin built it before the first sun rose. And through the ages, when darkness threatened our great kingdom, he awoke to lead us again. Until the Balrog took it all away. That was 1,000 years ago. And Durin the Deathless has not returned. Some say, be patient. I say, we wait no longer. It is time to journey from every mountain. Come, rally together. Bring your axes and tools, craft and courage. It is time we dwarves return to Moria.
Greetings all, and welcome to a new series of Porthos Plays, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, Durin's Folk. Yes, that's right, we have the new Durin's Folk expansion installed, and we'll be starting a totally fresh campaign world in order to experience the new features intertwined with the original content. So, let's get started. I have a completely new dwarf here, and he is sporting the new Lockbearer hair and Son of Gloin beard from the title update 6, which have been added along with 4 other new beard styles. The release notes did say there were 4 new beards in total. I seem to have 5, so if anyone knows where the 5th one has come from, if it's not title update 6, do let me know down in the comments. So, let's create our world. As I said, we're going to have a campaign world, and we're going to use a completely random seed for this playthrough. And I think that's as good as name as any. So we've got the Durin's Folk expansion installed and enabled. Let's go.
Dwarves from every clan have answered your call, despite the King Under the Mountain's objection. Lord Gimli, Erebor will not support entering the Black Pit.
If the king wants to stop us, he can come himself.
Every attempt you've made has failed. This is a sign.
No signs or kings are going to stop us. This is the time to reclaim Khazad-dûm. Today, we get into that mountain. Any luck?
Nah, won't budge.
Did you try speaking friend?
Now, why didn't I think of that before? You did your best. On to plan B.
Ah, finally.
Plan B? Is that blasting fire?
I'd stand back if I were you.
This is madness. Gimli, you can't. We have to wait for Durin.
Durin's not here. We have to do this ourselves. Maybe this will wake him up. Limin Barak, Limin Tagaz, Khazad Dashtin.
Lord Gimli, this is another sign.
Oh, hang on, tongues. It's the 4th age. Nothing is going to stop us.
You heard Lord Gimli. Let's go. Pack it in. Yes, nice and tight. Come on, help him out.
That was no normal dwarf blast.
Okay, here we go. That cinematic taking me back to the launch of Return to Moria with the voice of John Rhys Davies there for Lord Gimli Lockbearer. So, we have our goals here. Learning the game, obviously, gives you a little tutorial at the beginning, which will probably be useful because it has been a while. And first goal, to gather supplies. Let's have a quick look around. Get ourselves a torch. Oh, there we go. Wood scraps, quick torch. Excellent. That's what we needed. Let's grab some more of those. Let's grab some more wood scraps. Hopefully find something to craft a pickaxe with soon. Just a little bridge across this gap here. Perfect. Here we go. Metal fragments is what we needed.
Could try the doors of Durin from the inside. Best get going.
Just gonna pop back here and have a look to see what's behind this stone that we saw. Very intriguing. Looks like that is just a stone vein. No ore or anything in there. I do like to light the braziers as we go through Moria. Keep it nice and bright. And here we go. Dig through the rubble.
Firelight. We are not alone.
Grab a bit of mushroom here. Satisfy that hunger. There we go. Don't want to start starving to death right at the very beginning. What else have we got here? Ah, we can now craft the improvised axe. Probably a great idea. We need some more cloth scraps before we can make a shield. Ooh, our first fallen dwarf. Start collecting these heroes' tokens for use later on. Here we get a couple of cloth scraps. That's what we need for an oaken shield. Perfect. Get the inventory organized a little bit here. Let's put the weapons in number 1. Organize that hotbar. Excellent. Ah, Arik the Raven. Forgotten about him. What have you got for us, Arik?
Are you from our camp?
Thank the winds. I am Arik, son of Arak. Yours is the only friendly face here.
What happened to the rest of camp?
I cannot tell. A curse, ill curse. It blocks me.
Could you search for another way out? For any other survivors?
I will search. You go east, see what you can find. I will fly to you when I can.
Off he goes. So, new goal. Seek the gate. Looks like that involves finding the doors of Durin, so I'm going to do a little exploring, and I'll see you again once we've found them. Oh, yes, here we are.
Doors of Durin. What's wrong with it? I've never seen runes with such shadow. No wonder we couldn't get it open from the other side.
So now, new goal. Explore until Arik returns. So Arik said to head east, didn't he? So we just keep going until we find him again, I guess.
An outpost of Balin's company. We can shelter here.
Here we go. Good place for a camp in Westgate. Let's speak to Arik, and we might get a camp started after that.
Ah! Arik! What news?
There's no way west. No way out.
I did not think we would see shadow-cast runes in Moria. Our path, then, must go east.
Long journey. You must prepare. Up here, at that old dwarven camp.
You're right. It's time to find shelter before making our way farther.
I will scout ahead. Stay alive.
With luck, we'll exit the Dimril Gate. For now, we must face the long dark of Moria.
Oh, we can see some orcs coming in the background there. Okay, prepare for the long dark. Here we go. So, are these two going to bother us? Let's have a quick go with these guys, shall we? Oh, no, they're running away. Okay. Let's get in here. This first outpost location. Ah, excellent. Lots of bits and pieces in here. What can we do? Let's start with the hearth. Get this rebuilt and then pick up after that. Okay, there we go. Tutorial complete. Rebuild the old camp. It hasn't rebuilt everything yet. I still need iron to complete the forge and, of course, black diamond for the map zone. That's going to take a while. But for now, it wants me to just cook some mushroom stew just to learn the cooking mechanics. This is a really good recap for me after 2 years since the launch of this game. Coming back to it after such a long time. And what else have we got here in the recipe list? Wood flare has been unlocked. And iron ingots, of course. Roast meat when we get some as well. So that's going to take a few seconds to cook. And then we'll see what comes next. Okay, there we go. Meal is ready. Eat that. Get that hunger bar nice and filled up. Well, somewhat filled up. And that is the tutorial complete for that. Now it wants me to expand the camp. So we're going to build ourselves a chest. Probably going into the build menu. We're looking for wood chest. There we go. Probably going to end up rearranging a lot of this stuff later on. But we're just going to get our way through the tutorial for today. And then see what sort of time we have left. Off we go to find and mine some ore. Alright, there's some ore right outside. Excellent. How convenient. So just climbed up to the top of the ore vein here to work our way from the top down, collect this whole thing out. Nice and thorough clearing of the iron and the stone. All useful resources at this early stage of the game. Let's have a song.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
That iron ore vein is completely cleared out, and we now have six iron ore. Great. Lots of stone, though. So we'll take that inside and see what we can do. I think that's only enough for 2 ingots. Is it 3 per ingot? 3 ore per ingot? But before we do that, let's use it to make a pallet before we turn it into ingots. That time-lapse music, by the way, was one of the game's mining songs based on the Riddle of Strider from Fellowship of the Ring. That particular version was the multiple dwarf version from the game's official soundtrack, using a selection of the voices available for player dwarves. Oh, 27 iron ore. Did I miss? Must have been down here on the hotbar slot there that I didn't notice that there was more ore in the hotbar. Great, plenty of iron then. We're going to need 3 to rebuild this forge, and possibly some more for some other stuff. But it's going to take a minute for that to smelt. Oh no, almost done for the first one to complete the objective. There we go. New building material for this repair smithy. That's definitely going to be useful later on. And now it wants me to rebuild the forge, so I've got to wait for another ingot to smelt. So while I've been waiting for the iron here, I've just noticed this chest here hiding behind this lovely dwarven statue, which requires Ori's key to unlock. So that'll be interesting to find later on, see what's in there. I was hoping to find some good loot in there, but got to earn that first, it seems. Still waiting for this iron to come through. There it is. Perfect timing. So rebuild the forge. We've also got a forge and iron sword, which will require some more ingots as well. And let's see how many we need. So, iron sword, we need another 3 ingots, so we'll have to wait a little bit more time for those. But we've also got the Iron Hill shield, that needs another 3 as well. And here, some other bits and pieces here that are already unlocked from some of the other DLC that we have installed. So the Rohan pack here with the Rohirrim spear and shield. These ones, I think, the Iron Bow Greatsword, that will be from the Entcraft pack, as will be the Entcraft shield, and then the Frighteners battle axe, I think that will be the Orc Hunter pack. Oh, and we also have the Iron Hammer available as well. We'll want one of those too, but we need plenty more iron ingots for that. Okay, here we go. 3 iron ingots have been crafted. Time to get that sword. Oh no, hide scraps as well. Still need those. Right, time to go out on a little exploration for some hide scraps in, it seems. Let's pop the iron in the chest so we don't lose it on the way out, along with some of the stone. We'll make some pallets for those later on. Oh, and some citrine there we've picked up as well. Right, let's head out and get some hide scraps. While I've been waiting for the iron to smelt, I have put on a little wall and door here to keep us nice and secure in case we get any raids. But now we've got to go and find some hide. Which probably means finding some animals. Let's have a quick look in here first of all. Let's see if there's any. But we'll probably need to find some animals to harvest some hide scraps from. So here we've come across our first Muznakan on here, which is Ori's Muznakan. So we've got to keep an eye out for those Muznakan carvings as we explore around Moria. And once we open this chest, we will find some recipes in there for some other bits and pieces, some new stuff. And a coal vein there as well, useful to remember. Aha, here we go. Let's get that axe to the ready. We've got an animal ahead we can get some hide from, and I think that little green blob ahead there is a Muznakan carving. Just our first one to find there. Meat and hide scraps. 3 hide scraps. Yeah, excellent. Great. We've got some there for the sword. How many do we need for a scout's pack? We do need 3, so we want 1 more if we can get it. See if we can find any more of those creatures around. And a statue, but we don't have a hammer yet, so we can't do much with that. There we go. A couple more of those creatures up ahead there for some hide scraps. Some sunions here as well. Grab some of those for later on. And let's get some more hide off this guy. There we go. A couple more hide scraps. That's all we need. Let's head back. Okay, so here we are back in the camp. We've got the materials we need now to pick up an iron sword here. So let's go ahead and craft that up. And a few new goals have been unlocked there. We don't have enough iron anymore to get the iron hammer, so we need to put a few more bits of iron on in the furnace. And let's have a look at what these new goals are. Alright, so take Durin's Highway east. Follow the map to the Durin's Highway. Seek the Endless Stone of Durin's Tower. Now, this is a new objective. This is part of the Durin's Folk expansion, and this will be something new for us to experience, even if you're old hat to this game. Obviously, some of you might be experienced players, others of you might be seeing this for the first time, but either way, this Endless Stair and Durin's Tower, and also Survivors of Gimli's Company, this is all new content from the Durin's Folk expansion that we'll be experiencing together for the first time. So, I'm going to craft off a few more bits of gear, maybe go and get some coal, and then check back in later on. Okay, so here we go. Done a little bit of work. Tidying up in here, moved the coal pallet over here, put down a couple of other resource pallets, and tidied up just generally a little bit around the place. But whilst going out to get some more coal, I have now found 3 of these Oris and Muzanakan carvings. So we're going to head over to the Muzanakan chest and pop those in. Orcs. It's going to run away again. Here we go. So, place carvings. I still need 2 more of those before we can unlock that. I just did find them just around the place, up on the tops of walls and things like that. So we need to keep an eye out for 2 more of those as we explore. We need to get a little bit more iron to pick up some more tools, shield perhaps. The repair smithy would be really good to have as well. So we're going to just keep exploring, look for a bit more iron, and get ourselves some more gear. Oh no, here we go. First siege is now happening as we return to camp from mining and exploring a little bit around the place. And I am tired as well because it is the night time and I haven't slept, so we are low on stamina. Just got to get these guys cleared out before they break down that door.
That's all you got?
Oh, and there we go. The last one is running away. Well, first siege survived. The door stands. We'll see just how damaged it is. Let's have a look. Equip the hammer. 84%. 73%. Not bad at all. quite well. Survived 61% on the wall around the door there. A little bit of damage, but no problem. Survived that first siege. So while we've been out looking for iron, we found ourselves some cranberries, as well as just a little bit of elven wood. It's not a lot we can do with just 2 bits just now. We'll have to keep an eye out for a little bit more of that as we go through. We also found 6 more of the Ori's and Mznachen carvings, so we'll go over there and get those deposited and see what's in the chest in just a minute. But also, as you saw in the montage, we did pick up some more statues, and therefore we do now have the Iron Hills armor and gloves unlocked. So before we go over and deposit the Mznachen carvings, we're going to get those crafted up first. So there we go, guys. It is a new day. We've had a nice breakfast of roasted cranberries, and we have got ourselves an Iron Hills shield and armor and gloves there from the iron we've collected. Also put down an iron ingot pallet here in the camp and got a repair smithy as well. Very useful piece of kit. Repaired up my broken or almost broken pickaxe. And now is the time to go and see what we're going to get from the Mznachen chest. From Ori's and Mznachen carvings that we've collected. Let's have a look. Here we go. So, some sapphires, some coins, a bit more iron, our first build or tomes, and 2 crafting plans. Let's see what they give us. Okay, so the Trapper's Hat and Heirloom Shield have been unlocked from the Mznachen carvings, and the treasure cache can now be built from the coins that we've collected. I'm going to put these Ori's Mznachen carvings in here. There's no better place to keep the extra ones, in my opinion, than in the chest that they belong to. And we're going to head back to the camp and see about the treasure cache. I think we need a few more coins to build that, but we'll have a look. And then we will probably leave it there for today. Let's have a look-see. Where is it? There it is, treasure cache. It goes with the build lore case and the memorial flames now in. They have rearranged the building plans a little bit for title update 6, so that's in a different place to where I remember it. But yeah, as I said, you do need 99 coins there for the treasure cache. So we won't be able to build one of those just yet, but we will consider a roasting pit soon. We only need 2 more elven wood for that. That will give us much better meals. And if we can get some more elven wood again, we will be able to put in a build lore case for that first build lore tome that we've collected. But I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Durin's Folk. We'll be doing more of these, going through the campaign, picking up some survivors along the way. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel so you do not miss episode 2 and the rest of the series. That'll be it for today, guys. See you next time.